Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. To the paint. Here's Robinson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Here is Harden. And here is McGrady. Now, here's and they're able to recover. And the basket good. And here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. Left side, Gervin. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Boris. Now here's Drexler. Now McGrady. 6 to shoot. Harden's shot is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Parker. Backing him down is Duncan. And another basket for San Antonio.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Now McGrady. Back to Drexler. Now McGrady. Lets the three fly. That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 1. Parker with it. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Into Tim Duncan. And that one's good.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Now, here is McGrady. There's a good screen. Pass to Harden. Drexler outside. Olajuwon with it. It's stolen by Duncan. Left side, Leonard. And here is Robinson. Parker outside. Here's Gervin. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Drexler outside. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Drexler. Drexler gets the bucket. Now Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Gervin with it. Pass to Leonard. Parker outside. Lock at 6. Leads him in there. McGrady with the ball. Here's Parker. Gervin outside. That one wide left. Houston in the lead. Here is Harden. Parker with the steal. And here's the fast break. Shots up. Finishes the break with a slam. And here's Drexler. He has 5. Now McGrady. Pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's McGrady. Back to Drexler. Drexler right side. The putback. Throws it down with the quick putback jam. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
Tell you what, they've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Parker outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Timeout called the Rockets. And here we go with James Harden. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Parker outside. Gervin. Pass to Robinson. Right side Robinson. Clock at 4. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Now, here is Now here's Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And so it's Houston with it. Now Drexler. 5 points in the game. McGrady. Pass to Harden. Back to Drexler. Harden outside. Drexler outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Gervin. Back to Leonard. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's McGrady. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Corner shot, and he gets it to go.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
So here's Murphy. McGrady with the ball. So here's Murphy. Maxwell. Sinks the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
And here is Johnson. Back to Aldridge. Gets the front of the rim and out. So here's Murphy. Pass to Elliott. Five to shoot. 16 feet away. Gilmore laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Now here's Hayes. Hayes, no good. Pass to Johnson. No good. Now here is McGrady. He has 6. Here's Maxwell. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Bowen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Houston in the lead. Now McGrady. Covered by Elliott. Fadeaway. Here's McGrady.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Johnson outside. Pass to Elliott. There's the pick. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Maxwell. Maxwell's shot is no good. And here is Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. So here's Murphy. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Aldridge with it. With 1 on the clock. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think? Rockets trail. Here's Paul. Pass to Maxwell. No good on the 3. Now here's Green. Back to Johnson. Outside, Green. Drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets with possession here. They set the screen. Smith outside. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pass to Ori. Here's Johnson. Gilmore. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And here is Paul. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Maxwell. Now Smith from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. From downtown. Shot is no good. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Johnson. And here is Green. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for him.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Smith outside. The teardrop falls in.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Johnson outside. And Paul over to help. Boom. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Smith. Here's Maxwell. Here's Maxwell. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Spurs making a change here. San Antonio leading. Now here's Parker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 10-footer. Now here's Leonard. And he gets it to go. Drexler right side. And he gets it to go. He's got 10. On offense, here are the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Leonard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Blocked. Tries to save it. Here comes Chris Paul. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Smith. And here's the break. And that one's good. Parker. And here's Drexler. 10 points for him. Pass to Smith. Back to Drexler. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now here's Parker. And here's Leonard. Now Duncan. Duncan left side. Kicks it out to Leonard. A three. No good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah. Green left side. Pass to Ori. Back to Green. Parker with it. Just 5 on the clock. Shot denied. Smith outside. Here's Paul. Battles through traffic and lays it in. San Antonio calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. It's a close game here in Houston. Now Parker. Back to Robinson. Drexler defender. Unloads from 13. Robinson, that's good. 8 points for him.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Paul. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Yeah. Again, the Rockets score. Here are the Spurs with the ball. 4-point game. Parker outside. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. There's the block.
Oh, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Harden. Olajuwon with it. From 6 away. And Houston again with the bucket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Duncan outside. Now Robinson. Outside Leonard. They set the pick. Back to Robinson. Robinson left side. Shot's good. He's got 10. Paul with the ball. Pass to Drexler. Back to Paul. Paul left side. Now Drexler. From deep three-point range, Gervin pulls it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Gives him the lead pass. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Back to Drexler. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. David Robinson with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
Can't get it to go. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio leading. And here is Parker. Back to Robinson. Out to Parker. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Gervin. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, on the pump fake, the ball was exposed, and that allowed him to get a hand on it and take it away.
And here's Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. Aldridge is there. The 3-ball. Harden outside. Here comes George Gervin. He's got 8. The shot is off. Here is Harden. Now here's Drexler. Now here is McGrady. He lofts it up. Up high to stop the alley-oop. Parker with it. Pass to Gervin. Here's Leonard. Outside Leonard. Parker. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. That's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Spurs making a switch here. Now here's Drexler. And here is McGrady. Back to Drexler. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 14 points for him.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Robinson. Right side Robinson. It's good from about 19 feet.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now McGrady. Olajuwon backing down. Fades back. And it's Houston with another. And here comes Parker. Here's the screen. Pass to Gervin. Gervin right side. And here is Parker. Parker outside. Lock at 6. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second. Harden outside. Ball's knocked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's San Antonio now. They lead by 4. Parker outside. Again, the Spurs good for 2. So here's Murphy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 1 second left. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the... It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler. Harden with it. Harden outside.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 6 points for him.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Pass to Duncan. Parker with it. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And he gets it to go. Rockets trail. Now, here is McGrady. Kicks it out to Drexler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
San Antonio with the ball. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gervin. Parker outside. 5 on the clock. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Now McGrady. Here's Drexler. Now McGrady. 6 points for him. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Left side, Leonard. Back to Parker. Now Harden. He's got 9. McGrady with the ball. Drexler up top. Olajuwon. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Duncan. Gervin. McGrady covering. Outside Leonard. Parker with it. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Drexler outside. Now, here is McGrady. Now, here is McGrady. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Parker with it. He's got 11. San Antonio calls timeout. Gervin backing down. Rebound by Drexler.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Harden left side. 6 to shoot. Parker with the steal. Floats one. Second chance shot. In deep, Robinson drops it in. 14 points for him.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Drexler outside. Now, here is McGrady. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Goes up off the hook. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Here's Parker. 11 points in the game. Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. No good. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 8. Here is Harden. Harden outside. Now Drexler. Buries it down low. 16 points for him.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
San Antonio leading. Now Parker. Gervin up top. Parker outside. Back to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. Parker outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
The Spurs making a switch here. And here comes Smith. Back to Drexler. And here's Hayes. Pass to Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. And his body control is something else I like about it. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
The Rockets making a switch here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Rockets trail. Smith outside. From deep. Can't get it to go. Johnson outside. Outside Leonard. Right side Leonard. Boom. Gilmore makes it off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Maxwell.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Leonard. Johnson outside. Pass to Duncan. Backs down, 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Hayes backing down. Tim Duncan grabs the miss, and it's the Spurs ball. 6-point game. Here's Maxwell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Both free throws good for Maxwell. Here's Johnson. Gilmore. Outside, Green. Johnson outside. Green. Pulls it up. Cans the shot from the wing. He has 7. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Smith outside. Pass to Maxwell. Shoots it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Johnson outside. Now Green makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Harden outside. Hayes with it. Pass to Smith. Here's Thorpe. Now here's Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 12.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Outside, Green. Gilmore. And there's a nice one-handed slam. And here's Houston. They trail by 7. Smith outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Now Hayes. Pass to Maxwell. Offline with his 3. Outside, Green. Shoots. And another basket for San Antonio. And here's Smith. Hayes down low. Smith outside. Harden gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Johnson outside. Pass to Ori. And it's San Antonio with another. Smith with it. Now Hayes. Hayes backing down. Blocked. But he recovers it. Here's Thorpe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the baseline jumper. San Antonio leading. Johnson with it. Pass to Green. This one for 3. No good. And here's Harden. Throws it up high. The Spurs with the ball. Here's Johnson. Outside, Green. Here is Ori. And here is Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. That's good. He's got 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here is Harden. 15 points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the lead pass. And it's rejected. Now, Green. Pass to Ori. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Parker. And 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Houston with it. Paul with the ball. Harden outside. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Parker up top. Pass to Elliott. Murphy on him. Boom. Just 5 on the clock. Here is Elliott. For the 3. That's good.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Back to Harden. Now Hayes. Here's the 3. And James Harden good for 3.
He is sizzling from the arc.
Here is Elliott. Parker outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Boom. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So here's Murphy. Pass to Harden. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Paul outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here is Robinson. Pass to Gervin. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The three. Parker's shot is off. The Rockets trail. Olajuwon with it. Drexler outside. Paul outside. Rocket 6. Drops in the tray. So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Robinson. Backs him down. Oh, that's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Simpson. The stupendous finish in traffic. Here's Parker. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here is Elliott. Gervin outside. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. So here's Murphy. There's the pick. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Covered by Parker. Now here's Drexler. Lays it up and banks it in.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Pass to Elliott. Now Aldridge. Parker outside. Now here is Robinson. Tries from 10. And there's the rejection. Drexler outside. Makes the lead pass. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. Here is Elliott. And here is Robinson. Aldridge down low. That's his first personal foul. And the first one drops. And the Rockets making a change here. Both free throws good from Aldridge. And here's Drexler. Rockets on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Aldridge comes over to help. Olajuwon backing down. Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Murphy down low. And the basket by Murphy.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Elliott. Parker with it. Good.
And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribber. I mean, he looks like he was born with a basketball in his hands. It looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Drexler. Gervin pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Pass to Robinson. Elliott. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Rockets. Now, here is McGrady. Drexler against the bucket.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
And here comes Parker. Elliott. And here is Aldridge. Parker outside. Robinson left side. Back to Parker. It's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Spurs making a switch here. Now Drexler. Pass to Murphy. And that one's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Back to Robinson. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Drexler. That's good. 22 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now Parker. Pass to Robinson. And right on target. Good. And here's Houston. Drexler with it. So here's Murphy. Olajuwon inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Goes up off the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Pass to Gervin. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is off.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
So here's Murphy. And blocked. Robinson down low. Duncan right side. Pass to Leonard. Parker outside. Parker left side. And that one's good. Houston in the lead. So here's Murphy. Now here is McGrady. Here is Olajuwon. Duncan is there. Shot from 6. And David Robinson pulls it down.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Down low. And that one's good. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team.
Rockets on offense. They lead by 1. Drexler right side. Pulls up. And that one swishes right in. He's got 24.
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the 4th. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
And here is Parker. Pass to Leonard. Robinson left side. Into Tim Duncan. And he gets it to go.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Houston now. It's a 1-point game. So here's Murphy. Now here is Olajuwon. The baseline J. And it's Houston with another.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Gervin outside. Duncan. Back to Gervin. Pass to Duncan. Gervin outside. 6 to shoot. That's good. And here are the Rockets now. So here's Murphy. Olajuwon. Knocked away. It's stolen by Duncan. Right side Leonard. Pass to Parker. To take the lead. Nails it. Now here is McGrady. Money. Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Pass to Gervin. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Irving. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
And the Rockets making a change here. Timeout call, the Rockets. What do you think, guys? Drexler outside. Drexler left side. Pass to Elijah. It's good!
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
San Antonio calls timeout. What's your take, guys? Now Parker. It's good! There's the game-winning shot! And so it's in. Tony Parker